Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am back with another video. Unfortunately, it is not a vlog. I know how much you love my vlogs, but I had to make this video. It's highly requested on TikTok. And in this video, I'm just going to be answering commonly asked questions that I get about nursing, well, my nursing degree and my experience. I've got like hundreds of DMs that I can never get to. But usually people are asking similar questions, so I will be answering those questions. Before we get into that, guys, my name is Faith. I am a nursing student at Wits University. If you are new to the channel, do not hesitate to click that subscribe button. I create content about my life and experience as a nursing student. So if that's the content you're looking for, please click that subscribe button. And to my returning subscribers, guys, thank you for coming back. Like, comment, and to anyone that has another question that I haven't covered in this video, do not hesitate to comment. I will make another video, a part 2, if I have to. But let's get right into the video, guys. First things first, biggest question, main question that I always get is what are the requirements for nursing and where I'm studying. So I'm studying at Wits University. I'm doing my final year, and the requirements for nursing are as follows. There are 2 components. So they look at, there's this test that you do called the National Benchmark Test, and then they also look at your final matric results. So for your final matric results, you need to have pure maths. I've seen so many comments on TikTok of people saying that no, if you have maths lit but you get a level 7, you can get in. I've done my research. I've asked a lot of people. There isn't any way or anyone that can advocate for that. So I do not believe it's true. I am like 98% sure that to get into nursing at Wits, you need to have pure maths, and it needs to be a level 4. It's not a train smash though if you're doing maths lit, because you can do nursing anywhere else. There are so many universities that accept students that are doing maths lit. You also need to have either physical science or life science. I had both. And the minimum is a level 4. And then lastly, English home language or English first additional language, level 4. They also look at your other subjects. There isn't a specific level that they are requesting for, but the better you do, the better chance you have getting in. I always tell people that ask me this question to not aim for a level 4 because the competition is tough. A lot of people are applying for this degree. So if you want to increase your chances of getting in, do aim for the highest of the high. Next question, how many years is my degree and what subjects I did? So how many years? It's 4 years. It's a 4-year degree. When you graduate, you will graduate with an NQF 8, so honors equivalent. And then the subjects that I did physical science, life science, and computer application technology, and pure maths, English home language, Afrikaans first additional language. Another question I get is funding. How am I paying for my degree and how much it costs? So looking at my fee statement, in the 5 years for me, because I repeated a module in second year, but that's a story for another day. My 5 years, in my fee statement, the cost of my degree the past 5 years was 270,240. So if we round it down, 270,000. That is just academic cost. This is excluding accommodation. This is excluding allowance, travel allowance. This is purely just for your academic charges. So 270,000 for my 5 years. If you manage to do well, not fail, I guess it'll be like 250,000. I think the module that I had to repeat was 20,000 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, 270,000. Obviously, if you're living at res, you're going to require allowance, so on and so forth. The charges are going to be a lot more than that. But I'm not living at res, so I can't account for how much that costs. Another question that I get is how I got into nursing. I don't know exactly what that means. I don't know if you want to know my subjects, when I applied or whatever, so I'll just summarize. I did my matric in 2019. The subjects that I mentioned I was doing, and I applied in March or April. We applied in March or April. I used my grade 11 final term 4, my term 4 report. We applied, let's say, in April. Nursing was my first choice at Wits University, and then my second choice was medical clinical practice. And yeah, that was that. I did my NPT around, it was in winter, so I'm assuming I did it June, July, August, around there, definitely before my prelims. I did my NPT, and then I think you get a notification that you've been provisionally accepted, means like you're in, you're not rejected, but we still need your final results to say you're in. So then January 2020 comes, my results come out, I do well, I get accepted, and I'm doing nursing. I'm doing nursing now. And then, yeah, that's how I got into nursing, basically. Something I also get asked often is, how is my experience? Is it nice? Is it fun? For me personally, it really is. Nursing was my first and really only option for a career. I have wanted to do something else. In primary, I wanted to be a psychologist. But for as long as I can remember, in high school, I've always wanted to do nursing. So getting into nursing for me was just second nature. Like, I didn't want anything else. So the experience for me has been very exciting. I do have colleagues, classmates, that nursing wasn't their first choice, and nursing is probably not where they'll be staying forever, but they are enjoying it. Like, you learn a lot, the experiences are great. It is a lot of work, but there isn't a degree that I would say is easy. So I wouldn't say don't do it because it's difficult. So don't do it because it's a lot of work, because I mean, everything is difficult and everything is a lot of work in its own way. So yeah, I don't think too much about the work. I also get asked a lot about hospital experience, clinical experience and stuff, and how that works when we do our practicals. So the way that our degree is structured, we do both theory and practical work throughout the course of the year. So for me, unfortunately, in 2020, because of lockdown, we didn't have any clinical exposure. We started in 2021. But yeah, the standard in first year, I believe you go to the hospital once a week. Second year, twice a week, but for lesser hours. And then third year, fourth year, we go twice a week for 12-hour shifts. And then the other days when you're not at the hospital, you have lectures. Yeah, you have lectures. And then there are some weeks where we go to the hospital the whole week. It's something we call roll taking. Every year has a specific number of hours that you have to cover in different clinical facilities or wards. And they're very strict on those hours, so we have to go to work. We have to get our timesheets signed and stuff. But I enjoy it personally. I like that we get to be at the hospital and have lectures. It's not just theory. We get to actually go practice what we're learning. Yeah. And then the last question, people ask me how to apply for nursing. You apply online. You search Wits Nursing online application for whatever year you're doing. So obviously, right now for next year, the applications are closed, but when they do open, you search, and it's step by step. I get a lot of people on TikTok asking me to help them apply, and I would love to, but I can't sit and, over a phone help like 50 plus people apply. I wish I could, but it's not that difficult. It's online, step by step. You're gonna need your ID, probably IDs of your parents or grandparents, whoever you live with. You're going to need your results, of which, if you're using your matric results to apply or your grade 11 results to apply. Your reports, you're going to need to scan them so you can upload them. If I'm not mistaken, application fee has always been 200 rand, and it's still 200 rand, so you'll need that as well. And then another thing that I would highlight, I get a lot of people asking me, oh, I applied but I forgot my login details. Guys, please be serious. Write these things down in a book, on a phone. Get someone else to keep that information for you, because it's actually very important. Like, I don't know how you would retrieve a forgotten password or forgotten login. The advice I give is just go through your emails, something, but I really don't know. So my only advice is, please make sure that you are not in a situation where you've lost or forgotten your password. But anyways, guys, that's the end of my video. I wanted to keep it short and sweet and just answer the main things. I will make another detailed video about my experience in nursing, because people are very interested in that. But I can't answer everything about my experience in this video. It'll be way too long. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. Please, again, any more questions, comment here, comment TikTok, Instagram. I am Becoming Sister Faith on TikTok, and on Instagram it's faith_malekane. I do have a Twitter account that I don't really use, but I'm trying to grow, because a lot of brands are interested in all your social media platforms. So it's also faith_malekane. Check it out. Anyways, guys, I hope this was helpful, informative, and bye for now.